Hi Taurus, this is Jody with Soul Purpose Tarot. I am in Carmel, Indiana. I am a Libra Sun, Capricorn Rising, Sagittarius Moon. If you've been here before, you know what I normally do. Pull out 5 or 6 tarot cards, see if we're looking at love, life, career, health, whatever, and then clarify with different oracle cards. And we've got cards coming out all over the place. The Emperor came in the side position, so I am going to leave that up. And oh my gosh, we have got 3 major arcanas so far. We have 4. Oh, Lordy, that doesn't happen very often. So we've got some major life events going on in your life right now. And I mean major. That one. And I want one more. Okay. Okay. All right. We have got the Emperor. This is a masculine energy or an Aries that you are dealing with. This could be you or who you're dealing with some obsessions and or addictions that they are dealing with. And it appears that they are currently trying to look at it from a different perspective and learn from some things or bad habits that they have been doing in the past. And I would love to say that they are realizing this is a spiritual journey, but I feel like at this point in time, they haven't quite figured that out yet. Otherwise, that would be in the reverse. So I think at this, or I mean in the upright. So at this point in time, I feel like they are not going within spiritually to ask for help. They are trying to figure out how to handle these issues in a 3D world in the normal way, and they would be much more served, or you would be much more served if you would go in and ask your inner guidance how to get through this, whatever is going on. Because you don't get 4 major arcanas if this is not major life stuff happening. Oh my God. And the Tower. Holy crap. Okay, guys. So, we have a Tower moment that is that you are in the middle of. And it is affecting your feel like it's kind of affecting your way of thinking. I'm going to have to clarify that. The 4 of Cups. I feel like it's affecting your relationships a little bit, but okay, let's keep going here. This is okay. a major Tower moment for somebody. And the good news about a Tower moment is whatever you were doing over here wasn't working. So it's kind of like the universe stepped in and went, hey, we need to get your attention. And we're going to start trying to see if we can get you to do things our way. Sometimes this is very painful. Most of the times it is very painful because you have had the signs sent to you for a long time and you have ignored them, and now the universe had to step in and take over for you. And I think you're not necessarily a spiritual person at this point in time, so there's a good possibility that the people that need to be watching this are not even watching this, and this could be cross watchers watching this for someone in their life that this is happening to. So just know that they haven't quite kicked in with their inner self at the moment. Okay, the Fulfilled card come up, and now I can't remember if that was in the upright or I picked it up and didn't even pay any attention. I cannot imagine that if you are going through having the devil up in your face and the hanged man woman and looking at things from a different perspective and a Tower moment, that you are feeling fulfilled whatsoever. So I'm going to assume that was in the reverse position. You haven't been feeling fulfilled. Oh, that's hard to say. What other emotions are the Taurus people dealing with right at the moment? They are not feeling empowered. They are not feeling encouraged. Oh, I knew all these were going to be negative emotions. They are not feeling confident. So if you have been feeling all of these emotions, the only way that you're going to get out of feeling this negative emotions is have a Tower moment where you just kind of get the shit shaken out of you. Disappointed, not feeling receptive. I mean, I'm just going to probably pull out every stinking negative emotion card in this deck. I think you get the point. Let's work on what needs to be healed. And I really, even though these are my twin flame cards, I love the words that she has on here of what you need to have, what kind of healing you need to have. And at this point in time, I don't even know exactly what kind of Tower moment you are having. So I don't know if this is health related or work related or spouse related. But if you are a Taurus, let me know what you're going through. If you are a cross watcher for a Taurus, let me know what they are going through. So I kind of have an idea of what's coming down the pike for them. I know it seemed like the last reading I did for Taurus had a Tower card in it and some maybe health related stuff. You're at a crossroads, so you're looking something square in the eye and you need to make some decisions. And I feel like those decisions are you keep going down this road, which has not been working and has caused the Tower moment in the first place, or you shift down here and start adjusting your course. And what other things are the Taurus people facing right now for healing? What are they getting ready to look at to be healed? They got to do some shadow work, so they've got some stuff about themselves that they don't particularly care for. And that's coming up to be worked on. Spring. When I see the spring card lately in the things that need to be healed, for me it feels like there's some depression going on and weather-related issues. You don't do good in the snow or the cold or when it's dark, and I live in Indiana, so the days are short and cold and sometimes very dreary and cloudy. The nights are long, and seasonal affective disorder can set in around here very easily. And I feel like when I see that spring card anymore, that's the thing that I think of is like you would be better in the spring than you would be right now. What other issues is Taurus dealing with right now that they need to look at for healing to get out of this Tower moment? There's a whole bunch of stuff. You're being forced into a new direction. What did I say? And when the Tower moment hits and you're being forced into a new direction, generally it's because you ignored the signs and the universe, and you signed a contract beforehand and said, I want to learn this, and I want to learn this, and I want to learn this. So you keep an eye on me, and if I'm not doing what I'm supposed to, then you let me know. Well, the universe has let you know that you were not paying attention to the signs that they were giving you, and so this is you being forced into a new direction. And they are divinely timing that. I feel like they were like, we waited on you long enough. We let you do things your way for as long as you wanted, and now it's time to do our things our way. Eventually, you're going to get to the point where you're going to go within and you will recognize that this is a spiritual journey. At this point in time, I feel like you're kind of like, I don't know if I believe in that hogwash. You are in the process of going through the dark night of the soul. Yeah, that tower moment usually brings up a dark night of the soul. I've been through a couple of those before, with losing a house and losing an income and having to move around all over the place, and there is nothing fun about it. But I gotta say, I am much happier where I am now after having gone through all of that, and I wouldn't change a thing. Let's do one or two more things that Taurus people may be working on right now to heal, to start this new direction, to get things going in, so they feel fulfilled and empowered and encouraged and confident, and all of the words that were in reverse in the emotions line. All right, let's get one more. Give me one more. Cycles. This is the start of a new cycle. You are ending one cycle. You are getting ready to start a new cycle. If I knew more about astrology, I would tell you how long that cycle is going to be, but I don't know. So I'm going to say, if you need more information on that, I would recommend pulling up some YouTube stuff on astrology. Lada Astrolata, or Lada Dechevna, is one of my favorite ones. She does something when we have major moon things going on, and we've got full moon, super moon, something moon coming up on the 21st. So if anything like happened to me last year happens to you at the end of January this year, it's going to be the start of a new beginning, and a new, better beginning. Divine consciousness. You are being made to tap into your divine consciousness. You are being brought down to your knees, to the point where the only place you have to go is, oh my God, please make this go away. You know, it's funny. That's the only time, you know, people that don't believe in God will say all day long, I don't believe in God. I don't know if I believe in that, or whatever, yada, yada, yada. But let me tell you, when you've had the rug pulled out from underneath of you, and you have nobody else to blame or look for or look at or help, you're usually on your knees going, please God, whether you believe in him or not, which is kind of funny. And if you're not one of those people, then let me know. I'm not going to take offense to it. I am open to constructive criticism. What other words from the universe can you give Taurus during this most difficult time? All right, we want both of these, apparently. Ask for angel assistance. See, this is, again, I feel like this is the wake-up call that you are being forced to tap into your higher self and your guides and your GPS system and that invisible force that runs from you to here. And that's what you are getting ready to start experiencing. Whether you believe in signs or not. Oh, here's a good time for me to tell you about some signs. And they're going to make you tap into your personal power. So this is funny, and I'm dying to tell my girlfriend about this, but I wanted to wait until I got my readings finished so it didn't jack up my energy. I went and got my nails done this morning, and one of the guys that works in there, we've become kind of friendly. He's a big Colts fan, so I walked in this morning and I said, I am so sorry for your loss, because the Colts lost yesterday during the playoff game. And he had asked me last week about my tarot readings, and I'd given him some business cards. So he came up with today and said he wanted to come and get a reading from me. And so he's coming over tomorrow. And I was in the bathroom, taking a shower, doing whatever, getting ready to do these readings. And I was thinking about him. And for some reason, I'm standing there and I was like, I need to have him hold one of these while he's here for his reading tomorrow. I don't know why. I've never had anybody else hold one of these while I was doing a reading for him. And one of the lights, overhead lights in the bathroom, started flashing. I mean, it went off. It went off the moment I thought, I need to have him hold one of these when I do this reading. And I kind of was like, okay, I'll get that. And then I was just kind of thinking about some other stuff, and it flashed off and on a couple of times. And then by the time I kind of got done with my thought process, the light turned on completely, or I turned them off and it came back on completely, or whatever. But it was crazy how my guides are, I'm like, that connection is getting stronger and stronger and stronger, to the point where I don't even like second guess anything that happens about any conversation that I'm having, or any person or whatever. So I feel like the Taurus people are getting ready to tap into that energy, is the point of that story. I have been working with that energy, my guides, for a while. So when a light flashes on, I get what's going on. And a Taurus, whoever's going through this right now, might not get the signs that are coming to them. Start paying attention to the signs. Your angels and your guides are trying to help you and guide you if you will let them. So invite them in, ask for help and peace, and let them help you. If you, especially for those of you who kind of poo-poo this. So again, I have a feeling there could be a lot of cross watchers watching this, because I have one particular Taurus in my life that probably thinks everything I do is a bunch of hogwash. And I think he's, you know, anyway, enough said. I think this is, let's do one more thing. Community. You may need to reach out for your community for help during this. Try not to do it alone. Whatever is going on, again, if you're a Taurus or you are a cross watcher for Taurus and you know what is going on or have something specific going on with the Tower moment, I would be interested in hearing that. And one last thing is, if you are a Taurus watching this and you are home alone on Valentine's Day and you are not happy about it, I am going to do a special reading. I'm working on some special readings of things that you could work on between now and next Valentine's Day, in hopes that you will not be home alone. And if you are dating somebody who perhaps you're still not with them on Valentine's Day, and maybe you just haven't gotten to that point, whatever, it's kind of their blocks too. So your blocks and their blocks and things that may need to be worked on. So next Valentine's Day, hopefully you will be not home watching me on YouTube. So anyway, I will see you guys 1st of February. Keep your chin up. This is some major stuff you guys are going through, and I will do my best to give you some encouragement. Pay attention to your guides, pay attention to your gut, and know that you're going through this for a reason. And it's so things will be better in the end. All right, I'll see you in February. Bye.